Hi guys, I am just going to demonstrate how to transition from a primary color to a secondary color, so doing a tertiary scale, which is your sketchbook assignment for this week. So you can see up here I did demonstrate that from yellow to green. You can see a time lapse of that in this assignment. And I did that in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 steps. So I'm going to try to match that from blue to green. And what I'm doing is starting in my paint palette with just straight blue. So this is just blue right out of the palette. And I am going to put that in my lid and just make like a little pool of blue here. This is going to be my starting point, and I'm going to continue adding to this same little pool of color throughout the painting process. Okay, so that's just straight blue, and I'm going to just draw or paint the first tab of my scale here. Make sure you can see it. Try to make that even. And then I'm going to take the green that I'm going to transition to. If you don't have green, you can just use yellow, and you can just keep adding yellow until you get to the green that you want. So I'm going to take the green that I'm going to transition to, which is this one, and I'm just barely touching it with my paintbrush. Like, there's hardly any paint on that paintbrush. It's mostly all water, and I'm going to mix that into the blue color. So this is going to be a really subtle transition. It has to stay super subtle to get all of these in between points. And every single point in between a primary color and a secondary color is a tertiary color. So when you do your design, you are going to be using, when you paint your design tomorrow, you're going to be using all tertiary colors. And there's an infinite amount of tertiary colors that you can mix. So that's just what we're practicing today. Mixing all those different subtleties between the colors. So I'm just picking up a little more green, adding it to my blue. And it's just such a slight difference, you can barely even tell. Ooh, I wish this one was a little bit darker, but it's not. Okay, and I'm just going to continue doing this until I get to more of a green. It's going to start to get slightly more dramatic. And I just keep going until I get to that really, really green. Maybe I'll do one more. If you want your green to be even more green, you can add a little bit more yellow to it. Okay, so here you have two tertiary scales, yellow to green and blue to green. So you're going to choose for each one of your tertiary scales, you're going to choose one primary color and one secondary color, and you're just going to practice mixing all of the different tertiary colors in between them. Have fun! I can't wait to see your paintings.